Welcome to ARES 90C. In this video you are going to see, finally, my first gameplay with the Tier 11 auto cannon medium tanks, or thermal overheat control auto cannon medium tank. This is actually the full name of this ability or the feature the ARES tanks are going to have. And you know, at first let's talk about this tank a bit, and then I'm going to show you quite a few live battles as well, where you see that dealing damage with this vehicle is weirdly fast and easy. But you know, of course it has its own pros and cons, like almost, let's say, every single tank in this game. So this is the brand new American medium tank branch, starting from ARES 75, or you know, if you count T20 as well, starting from T20. Then the first tank with the thermal autocannon is the ARES 75 in Tier 8. Then Tier 9 ARES 85, Tier 10 ARES 90, what I've showed on this channel a couple times already. And for the first time, we can take a look at and play with ARES 90C as well, because the patch is officially live. So when we look and talk about this vehicle, yes, of course, the alpha damage and penetrations, those are not the highest we have ever seen, but because it has the autocannon system, guys. So 115 alpha over here, 240 pen when upgraded. I have to say that, when upgraded, guys. We're going to look at upgrades as well, and I will give you a little recommendation what path to choose. You start with 235, and the premium one had, how much did the premium round have? Let's see, 259. Yeah, 259 penetration with a premium round over there. So let's go back to the characteristics. It has very nice 10 degrees of contemplation. You start with -9 over here, but you get -10 with the upgrades once again. Aiming time, solid, nice and fast. And dispersion, you have 2 dispersion numbers over here. This is when you have fully cooldown gun and the best accuracy, and if you hold down your mouse button you overheat your gun. This is how far your accuracy or the dispersion at 100 meters can go. Over 3000 DPM, doesn't seem a lot, but guys, let me tell you, and as you're going to see from the battles as well, it can gook. Actually, it can gook. And it has some armor, you know, it has some armor, like it cannot penetrate itself into the turret, for example. It can't do that. Like you have 250 over there. Overall, like, don't count on our armor too much. Like hull is going to be penetrated quite fast and easily, but it has some protection. Let's say it is not like auto pen versus every single tank you're going to see. 60 top speed or 55 without the turbo, but turbo is kind of must-have on this tank in my humble opinion. It has decent camo and view range without coated optics, and after the upgrades it's over 445. So talking about the upgrades, guys, you start with, you know, this is just, you know, must have, you have to pick it anyway, but this thing over here is actually very nice. First thing they added, 5 aiming circle size after firing. Then I would definitely get the view range upgrade over here next. Then I would take the engine power upgrade, and after that, the equipment. This thing reduces gun cooling delay by 0.5 seconds, and after that I would go down the middle line to get the penetration upgrades and the gun handling. You are gonna get the dispersion during movement, you are going to get the aiming time, and then the penetration improvement, aiming circle size after firing once again, and then another penetration for the special shell, and also dispersion during gun traverse. So I would go for those after that, and what you do after this is just completely up to you. Maybe this, so you can build CVS nodes or CVS into the scouting slot as well. And basically this is how the vehicle is. Like, everything is going to be shown in the battles. Hopefully this gives you a bit better picture. Now when it comes to the equipment, for me personally there are 2 equipment units which is kind of must have. This is turbo, preferably experimental turbo. for extra stabilization, then stabilizer, but the third one you can experiment with, like I have done. You're going to see battles where I played with hardening, where I played with ventilation, where I played with a rotation mechanism. I'm still, you know, searching the best thing for myself. It could be, you know, depends on the situations. It could be the hardening, it could be ventilation, you know, whichever type of player you are, you can test it out yourself as well. As far as cruise skills, pretty standard medium tank cruise skills, nothing special on the commander or radio operator over here. Under the loader, I do not pick Adrenaline Rush because it doesn't have reload right. Then Perfect Charge for Shell Velocity, Safe Storage, and also Intuition. Ammo tuning I don't find being useful that much because it could be helpful for your penetration low rolls, but your alpha damage, you know, because you have such a low alpha damage, this does not help it that much because it is quite a small percentage, right? And on my driver, I do not actually pick repairs because this tank has the reserve drag feature as well, so this helps you to get away of hero situations sometimes. And I go with controlled impact, all the driver skills plus concealment right over there. And the reserve track you can see is over here, which means, let's say, if you get tracked, your frontal tracks are knocked out, you can still back away and keep moving a little bit. So hopefully the gameplay action will teach you more about this tank a little bit, and let me know what you think about this, anything you're interested about or not. But now, enjoy the show. Dude, I love the situation thingy. Just switch shells whenever you want.
Enemy armor is hit. Got him. Penetration.
What the hell is this accuracy? Hello? Sit down, boy. Hot damn. By the way, I can only bend the hull, right? Of my own.
I need your help.
Good trades. Like, look, one quick peek, basically like alpha of hacker. But I can continue shooting if I so please, right? No, don't take the full clip, bro. Didn't hear though. Just like that, 3.5. I didn't go in because I was waiting for SDK2 who was going in, but then our medium tank ARES 90 was like, wait, let me just take the hits while we have heavy tank coming in, who is built to take the hits. I'm like a horse with eye patches, guys, or however you call it. When I see Effie in this tank, I just can't help myself. I simply cannot help myself. Oh, nice, nice snap. God damn it! Actually hit me.
Penetration.
586 quick peek. That's what I have been saying. Like you don't even notice how the damage can stack up fast. You need to push in.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
AG. Who needs to pen? Who needs to pen? 70 damage. Come on, Effie, please show me yourself. "26 seconds left. Effie fired.
Enemy vehicle to stay around. This vehicle has had it.
Base is getting capped, so I don't care. We had 17 seconds when I moved in. We took out Effie. 6k, you know, 6k just like that. HE did work over here versus lightly armored tanks and versus heavily armored tanks. When you have, like in this vehicle, you know, when you have heavily armored tank with 300 something hit points, you can just one clip it simply by splashing it.
Penetration.
But this tank seems to be pretty good as well, you know, at least for me so far. You know, it doesn't have the problem that the Dezrng had at first when it was introduced. And the problem was you have to expose yourself for way too long to get anything done. Wait, why did I fail that? Do we gonna have to care? No, we don't. Like, I'm just gonna use Stationrat as a meat shield and we're happy. Okay, he fired. Let's go up. But the Dezrng problem at first was that you have to expose yourself for too long to do like even a little bit of damage. But they fixed it by the buff. They did. Do it.
Enemy is hit. That one didn't go through.
Ouch, overcooked. Oh, that hurts so much now. That hurts so much now. Oh! I can at least intuition.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
STRV in the base. We did 1.3 thousand damage, but plus rest was assistance into Hirsch in no time whatsoever. Yeah, those tanks will be annoying to deal with. STRV, where you at? Here you are.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
Very fast cooldown. Like it starts cooling down instantly. It actually starts cooling down instantly.
Enemy armor is damaged. They're knocked out.
Hey! Hey! What's your problem? Okay, well, all those guys are cooked. Let's go after STRV, I guess. I guess. Clean kill. 0 damage received. I wonder if I can pen SDK's ARES.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Red gun. Look at my red gun, guys. Look at my red tip. Yeah. First day ace tankers don't mean anything. This will have way higher ace tanker. For day 1 ace tankers are like, hey, have a participation reward. I kinda wanna go up the hill. Let me just see really quick. Fuck it. You know how it is, guys. When in doubt, just fuck it. Always works.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. We didn't even scratch them.
Okay, that was a good hill bush. We achieved quite some. Porkin is going.
They're knocked out. Critical
So many people are playing buffed Hirsch.
enemy armor is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Alright. Let's go here. Maybe we can see this ARES. I don't know where ARES could be even. Ah, there it is. Alright.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Did you overheat your gun, mate?
That one didn't go through.
No, he didn't.
Enemy armor is hit.
Okay. We win that trade, but the heavy side is gone. God damn it.
Critical hit.
Oh, gun depression angle. No, the last shot bounced. 9.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, we got that guy.
Vehicle destroyed.
Good. 9-8. We have this side, they have the other side. We should be able to win it now. The damage comes so fast. Like, I say this one more time. It's so weird. I was not looking at my damage. Now I look 5.3. Like, where the fuck did I get 5.3? Ay. kill. I'm actually, I think I'm gonna go in from this side. I'm thinking that PTZ is missing. Yeah, we are going deep. Deep.
They're knocked out. Got him.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, like strong. I don't know. There will be situations where this tank, like if everything is hulled out, holding stuff, it will be, you know, you can't do much with the penetration, but I have not had too many fights where penetration will be an issue. Of course, there will be fights where penetration will be an issue. But then you have HE to do, like, to take out the last kills. Like, you know, for example, that PTZ or in the first battle, KR1. We didn't even need to see their weak spots. We just slapped with high explosive. And it was effective. It was effective, indeed. I can tell you that. Indeed, it was effective. So this is ARES 90C. I'm still not sure which equipment loadout is going to be the best. I guess it comes down to the players as well. Like I have, for myself, I feel like there are two equipment units which are going to stay. And this is experimental turbo and stabilizer. The better stabilizer, the better it is. You know, I mean, compared to the Bond, Bounty, or Standard, you know, whichever is the best you want to use over here, the better it is, of course. But the third one, the rotation mechanism, gives me good feeling when it comes to the gun handling. But, you know, then I don't have the view range and stuff. Hardening is always helpful as well if you're playing more aggressively. But ventilation is also an option that gives you more view range and then a little bit of gun handling, a little bit of everything. So we'll still see how it cooks. But yeah, this is ARES 90C first impressions, first gameplay action for you. How did it look to you guys? Something that you're interested in? It's very addictive and very fun tank to play with. I gotta give them that. It's like, you know, I get the same feeling with the SAC. When the SAC was first released, it didn't, or it wasn't the most competitive, right? But after the buffs, they made it a lot better. Or after the rework, let's say, changes. You know, you have to expose yourself less to do the same damage. But over here, you don't have the exposure ratio that much. Like, one peak can equal 800 damage very fast. Very fast. You can outrate a lot of mediums with this type of playstyle. But yeah, you know, this is it feels pretty fun, pretty good. For me, a higher skill cap, of course, because of the gun system, however it works. It might not be, definitely not be a tank for beginners, so take that into account as well. But yeah, this was ARES 90C. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will get you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.